Alright then, let's start this. Welcome everyone! Another Saturday, you know what we're doing here? We're playing games! And we'll be playing Terraria. Oh wow, I feel so weird. I feel so far from you guys. I need to come closer. Even closer. Yeah, close enough. Okay. Yeah, we're doing something new. Since my computer is good and bad at the same time, it cannot really provide streaming services and gameplay services. So we are sponsored by MCQs. She's giving me her laptop, her Mac. Look at this beauty. Can you imagine, guys? I'll be playing on a Mac. I can't imagine that. It's gonna be a privilege. But yeah, we'll be playing on Mac and recording on my own computer. It's gonna be funny. And yeah, setting up was fun. So that's why we're a little bit late. But hopefully we'll jump into some action. And yeah, explore Terraria. I don't know how many people have played Terraria, but it's something so old, so dear to our mine and MCQ's heart at this point. And yeah, if you saw the title, we'll be sharing some old creations because I played the heck of this game. And yeah, I have some stuff from 2015 and maybe even 2014. So quite a lot of years ago, those things happen. And yeah, if some people know me, I am a builder. I like creating things. So looking forward to share those things as well. Okay, probably will not be waiting for any other people to join. If they're joining, they're gonna join just right into the action. So let's just switch to Terraria screen and get this started. Okay, so if you guys have any suggestions or those who know Terraria of what we should, there's my arrow, or what kind of class we should play, or like a challenge to take, I think I'm gonna try to like do it as fast as I can. I'm not very good at speed running, but I do really want to learn, so that's what we're gonna try. We're gonna make a new character. Okay, we have a lot of new options since Terraria had... It's a new one, huh? What do you mean by new one? I kept talking so much I got lost in my own words. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna start a new character. We're gonna do some old, like, new gameplay, and maybe some more people will join, and then it will be more fun to show creations. So I think it's a good idea to like get to know the game first as well, because I know some people from our community hasn't played Terraria, and at the same time I want to show how great it is. So just run through a few nights at least, and then we'll be sharing definitely those creations. So stay tuned for creations! Now we're doing other kind of creations. We're doing new, then we'll do some old. Okay, so we're gonna need a name for the character. I always call my character Durian because I really love the fruit in Zelda. It's amazing, gives so much hearts. And yeah, I'm gonna go through classic. Oh my gosh, so many options to create. It's a lot of fun building your character though. Let's see. I'm gonna give him... The mouse input is very laggy for me. That's not fun. It's gonna be a bit challenging to play then. Anyway, I guess I can't really do anything about it, can I? Yeah, I need to choose a cool hair. I always dreamed of having cool hair. My cool hair days are over, so I can live my dream in Terraria. I can be like a Dragon Ball Z looking kind of character. But I think I'm gonna go for something simple. I'm gonna make a character look like me instead. So we'll give him like a weird haircut. Maybe color some clothing. I usually wear red pants. Can I choose pants? Yes, I can. Like more reddish, bluish kind of thing, but wow, I just adjusted his underwear. Just a couple of pixels there. I think I'm not gonna really focus too much on creating the character because I'm not even sure if I'm gonna continue a lot with him. But hey, we got Durian, so let's create a new world. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of worlds here we're gonna go through. In the meantime, we're gonna make a new one. Small one, yeah, we'll be good with small one. Horrific Sog, that's a weird name. Let's just call it Durian World so we'll be organized a little bit. So yeah, let's talk about Terraria then, guys. Terraria is an adventure game with a, sandbox elements. So you can you're pretty much a master of your own world. You can build things here. You can go explore caves. You can bat various bosses. A lot of really cool bosses. And yeah, you build your character through various items you collect. So there's no leveling up system, but there's just progression in the game where you just go collect stuff. And yeah, boost up your character with that stuff. I'm really hoping that maybe someday, guys, we'll be playing some of these games together. Because I've been thinking it would be really cool to do a live stream where we play games together. And this is one of the games I'm introducing as an option. We can play Terraria. Terraria is an amazing game. Okay, I've lost Durian. There we go, Durian. Okay, this looks good. I think this is what there is kind of resolution you always use. So now we try to yeah, now I wish I had two mouses. Okay, I might just actually need to leave this alone. I don't think I can fix it. Yep. Okay then, never mind. I guess we'll just play like this. We've lost some time in the day, so I'm kind of sad about that. Maybe we should really just create a new world and then start over. It's gonna be the best, because I do really want to like try to run. And also... keep getting lost, it's so hard to control. Oh my god, the stream. What's up with the stream, guys? Ah! Okay, deleting the world. Yes, please. Durian. New world. Small. I'm gonna take Crimson. Durian. Goddamn, capital letters. Fine, okay. Such a satisfying thing to like look at the progress bar to be charged as our world is getting created. There's something very, I don't know, satisfying about starting a new world. Like, you just imagine all the possibilities you could do. So it's kind of like my favorite thing, the whole beginning in every kind of game. Okay, fix the full screen thing, and we have the larger tiles. I think we're ready. We finally are ready. So, welcome everyone. Saturday Terraria time. Finally, 20 minutes in, plus extra 20 for prepping. We're actually doing this. Look at this large water containment. It's like Mariana Trench kind of thing. Ooh, the desert. So we are completely naked in terms of not having any armor or anything. One thing we can do, and it's a very good strategy actually, to just get some cactus stuff. Usually the beginning would be the same as Minecraft. You have to build a house, you have to build shelter. But I think we'll find some shelter in adventure, so we'll go into caves and stuff. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on building one of the armors. It's like the best armor you can make in the beginning probably would be cactus. Cactus armor. It's kind of OP thing to be fair, because yeah, you get really strong. No, it's not really strong, but still, it's weird to think that you're making an armor out of cactuses because it should really hurt you. But like, it's such an easy material to access, and it gives a very good boost in the beginning. And hey, we found a small cave entrance, but I doubt it's gonna take us anywhere cool. At the same time, we have nothing to lose, I guess. Ooh, I love these small passages. They look really interesting. Nice! We reached the ice world. Yeah, the game has a lot of biomes, so we just witnessed the forest biome, and now we're the forest biome, the desert biome, and now we're in the snow biome. The world is not endless though, so we're gonna eventually reach the edge of the world. But in the meantime, we'll be looking for a cool entrance to the cave, because we do want to do some exploring. Ah, fell. No. Jesus. Oh, we made the jump. Awesome. Okay. So each biome has its own stuff. So for here you can see there's different trees are growing, different enemies. And that's where the creativity part comes in, because guys, you can go through every biome, collect different kind of wood, and each wood will look different, make other furniture. So I'm gonna get some boreal wood, because I really love how boreal wood looks like. Takes a while to chop some trees when your axe is just starting axe. No! Goddamn slimes. Slimes everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, we're safe. Yeah, I don't remember how long the day cycle is. It's about probably 10 minutes? Ah, this is the cursed man. I will not tell why he's cursed. Here we have a gigantic dungeon. Don't go here and do in the daytime. Actually, I can show you why don't go here. Hello? It's very dark in here. Ooh, some stuff. We have a recall potion. That's good. Recall potion basically teleports you to your spawning area. Okay, let's place a torch. So if you do know Minecraft, you pretty much know Terraria. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just you got this 2D world. And I'd say that Terraria would be more made for the adventure and like fighting than Minecraft in some case. I do want to check these books because I can find something really cool. What? That never happened to me before. Wow, okay. So usually the dungeon is like an open area you can go, but now it generated for me these slab tiles. Did you see that? That's the reason why you don't go into this dungeon during night. Oh, Jeebus Leebus. Alright, we tried going to the right, now we're gonna go to the left. tiny sunflowers. They're just so cute. Mega jump. Sand blocks. It's kind of crazy how much this game changed and throughout these years. I still remember how it used to look and graphics wise, and like it was very primitive in some way. I didn't really have hope for it, I'll be honest. I thought like, you know, Minecraft would be better. But boy was I wrong. At this point you can't even say which game is better or worse, it's just both games are super awesome. I think we gathered enough cactuses to make a full set at this point. I'll have to make a workstation, because workstation is an element where we can start crafting stuff. You can't just craft as you're walking. You really need to have a station for those kind of things. So I think I can use that time right now. Let's see. Let's make a simple workbench right here. Right here! And then let's see what we can be cooking. We'll be cooking ourselves a nice cactus breastplate. Ooh, think about how it will hurt. Oh my god. I just made 2 accidentally. Whoops. That's really bad. Now I don't have enough to make a full set. Oh well. I think we're witnessing the dawn happening. Ooh, some cool stuff in here. I'm surprised I haven't found the entrance to the cave, because usually cave systems are really close. I'm not really having luck, am I? Just never lucky. Alright, I'm gonna be making... Wow, the whole input is really laggy. It's not the best idea to use Mac and Windows at the same time to stream. Die, you freaking vulture. See what's here. Yeah, we're getting the nightfall coming. And I'm just trying to find an entrance to the cave system. But yeah, Terraria community is also amazing. There used to be this guy called Durian. He was such a good player and he made such interesting content to watch, because he would roleplay various characters inside the game. Like, he played as a summoner, because there's different archetypes you can play as here, depending on what kind of armor set are you gonna use, or weapons in general. So you can be a melee here, so it's basically a warrior, using, you know, swords and stuff. You can be a ranged archetype, which, you know, you can be shooting some guns, you can shoot arrows, and yeah, then there's the mage, which is probably my favorite class because I love being a mage. And yeah, the last one is the summoner. So Yrmir played as a summoner, and he roleplayed as Hagrid. It was quite interesting. Quite interesting to watch just because of whole edits and the whole attention to detail he did. It was amazing. Don't you have these moments where you remember like old nostalgic things and just like you are happy, you're super happy remembering and how things were, but you're also a bit sad that you don't have that anymore. And in this case, you know, if we are talking about this guy called Yrmir, he doesn't create the videos anymore. Oh, we died first death. We made it to the jungle. This is another biome. It's really cool. Ah, the nighttime. You know what happens during the nighttime? We start moonwalking together with some zombies. There's also some squirrelies. But yeah, I talked about nostalgic factor. I'm a melancholic person. I really love to get, you know, dive into old memories and just live in the past from time to time. So I just used to have so many content creators back in the day that I used to watch. And most of them don't create content anymore, so I end up kind of watching their old stuff. Kind of inspiring myself to, you know, maybe try and do stuff as they were doing, because that's awesome. So yeah, now I can be just dreaming. Alright, we're back to the cool mountain entrance area. As you can see, like, all kinds of various creatures came out during the night. We have this hideous looking demon eye. There's always demons getting us. Demons in Don't Starve. Demons, I don't know, in Terraria. There's just demons everywhere. What other game did I play just recently with demons? Diablo, there we go, Diablo. We had Diablo demons. Diablo's a game about demons. Pretty much, at least. So every world is procedural generated here, so you will never get the same unless you use the same seed. Because that's how it works, basically. Sometimes, you know, people get... Oh no! Sometimes people get boulders on their heads, and that's what we got. Okay, gonna get back to that area. I think it would be cool to do in the stream, reach the first boss and just defeat the first boss to get the kind of a good glimpse of the game. So here we have a zombie. His name is Frank. Frank is a regular visitor. He comes every night. And he always wants to enter your house, so be careful. If you build houses, don't open doors for Frank. Frank is filthy. He's always dirty. Dirty in his looks, dirty in his thoughts. Yeah, don't trust Frank. We're not gonna beat up Frank though. We're gonna let him be. Alright. I like that the sunflower is shining, so we at least get some light. Jeez, Frank, how'd he get here? Frank is just like Sanson and Undertale. He just teleports and finds you in your most bizarre situations, and you know. Terraria. Just remember, we used to make this joke about Terraria because it's like, you know, the title is really weird. You don't really understand what it means. It's like terrain or something like that. Crystal Heart! We're probably not gonna live to get it. Okay, we did get it. Who's this killing me? I don't get it. Ah, it still died. No! Hey, but we got Crystal Heart, right? It's amazing. So, boys and gals, Crystal Heart, something that gives you hearts. It's It's less working than in Zelda. You don't need to defeat bosses or go to shrines. You just collect them crystals and pop them in your brain. Alright, we're not gonna even talk about the death count, because it's gonna be a lot. I look so stupid with this cactus armor. Hey, but yeah, finding jungle is pretty cool. I mean, I'm really happy I found that place. In the jungle, you can also work on getting pretty cool items. Like, you can have yo-yos in this game, and yo-yo is like a melee path. But you can also get like that distance. So that's probably something I really like about Terraria. You know, if you're choosing a specific path to follow, let's begin with the fact that you don't need to choose a specific path to follow. You can just use magic, you shoot arrows, then you slash on some zombies. You know, you don't really need to choose a specific path. You use all the items you want. But if you do choose a specific type, which we really love to do with our friends, then the items that you get have the properties of other archetypes. So, for instance, you know, having a yo-yo is a melee weapon, but it also, you know, gets you that range, that distance that you need, that, you know, your fellow mages or archers have. So I'd say that's a really good thing. Oh my god, we got cornered by all these slimes. They're so tiny. We'll have to zoom on them. Okay, I'm out. Bye-bye. Have your corpse party here. I don't care. You can see we'll have to defeat them. There's no choice. There's no choice but to defeat. Come on, stab the zombie, stabby, stabby. Nice, we survived and we got 2 gold. That's a lot of money. It's more money than I can ever imagine. Yeah, the game also has currency. I did not tell you about it, but you can have various villagers. Oh my god. There's a worm that's trying to kill us. Okay, we survived. I'm happy. So in this game you have villagers who come to live in your houses that you build, and they give various benefits. So, you know, you can definitely imagine what you can expect. There's like a guns dealer, a nurse, dryad that's selling really cool nature stuff, and various others. You kind of have to save them to sort of unlock them. So maybe we can work on that yo-yo since we're here. For the yo-yo, we'll need to collect a lot of yes, jungle spores and stuff. Hey, we have a new visitor. Welcome. There's Stickman. Welcome to Terraria Saturday. We're doing some gameplay, but we'll also be sharing some creations of the past. So now we have some creations of the new, and then we'll have creations of the old. How are you, man? How are you doing? Okay, this is tedious actually to mine sometimes. I'm guessing you are familiar with Terraria, right? No, this is actually just the beginning. I just created the world. I went down to the caves and we reached the jungle. So I got myself a cactus armor for now, breastplate, but I'll probably maybe get some more. I'm working now on making the yo-yo. Yeah, then I definitely want to do at least one boss here, so I'm gonna go for the first one. Then we'll see like how things will go, whether we want to continue on playing or seeing some other worlds that I have. Because I really want to share some of my creations. I haven't done that. Ooh, that's really cool. So, I have this idea, I don't know, we have a community of people who come and watch streams together at Rocktopus channel. And I had this idea of playing games together, so I really wanted to introduce my folks to Terraria, because it's a really, really cool game to play. So if you would ever also be interested in playing together with us any other kind of game, you can join the community as well. Oh, we got shot! No! Okay, death. Yeah, no problem. You're not required. Okay, we could also build a very shitty house really quick, just to have something. I'm gonna clear these 2 trees. Okay, I have still questions for you if you don't mind. I'm very curious about your experience with Terraria. How much have you played it and have you completed the game? Ah, no, dude, we don't really have any age restrictions, at least. Yeah, not really. I know that this Twitch has a policy, right? You have to be older than 13 years old or something? Oh, you're very far in Terraria. Ooh, that's good to hear. You reached hard mode, right? Okay, let's make a very simple house. Nothing too fancy. There we go. A couple of more. It's gonna be in between the trees, so it's kind of cool, I guess. Ooh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'd love to see some of your creations as well, if you ever would like to share. I don't know, I was really always interested in Terraria building stuff. Now I don't really have as much time as I used to, so I can't really, you know, indulge myself into creating that much, but it's very relaxing. In Twitch, like, to stream, there's this, like, rule, but at least in our community, we don't really have rules for age, so you don't need to worry about that. I think the youngest member in Rocktopus Ocean, that's how we call Discord community we have. The youngest one is 13 years old. Oh, we're being slimed! Hey, that's cool! I think it's really nice that, you know, people of different ages can get along and, you know, chat and play video games and have a blast. I don't really think it should be some sort of, like, boundaries between, you know what I mean? I mean, at the same time, when you're super young... Hey, thank you for the follow! Really appreciate it. Every follow is a victory and celebration. Okay, we have a very shitty house. don't know why I did this. This is really unnecessary, but I think I'm gonna chop this tree too. No, I do have VR games. I do not have VR, so maybe that's the problem. I'd love to do someday. Do you? Just open the door for the slime. It's dangerous. It's kind of disturbing me to build my little shed. Okay, we have a small house. I always, you know, a lot of people start with hotels. We call them hotels because you sort of build one tall house for NPCs. But man, a part of me really wants to like show you those creations of mine as quick as possible because I'm just so excited. If you ever get VR, then get the game called Battle Talent. It's free and super fun. Okay, I'll sure to mark that somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of cool VR games, and a lot of simple games have been implemented to VR. So I'm kind of like looking forward to maybe play. Sorry, brain freeze. To play Phasmophobia or Subnautica on VR. Those games should be really cool, I think. Fighting some goblins and skeletons. Sounds like a cool thing to do. Alright, mate. I'd love to try that out. I think only one of... No, I have like 2 friends that currently own a VR. They've been suggesting me to go and play Half-Life on VR. I think that should be really cool. Okay, I'll put a table in here. Can we make a chair? Yeah, we can make a chair. It's still laggy for me, like, to move the cursor. Well, thank you. I don't think my house looks really good, actually. But I'm not really trying hard at the moment. I just wanted to make something there. Yeah, the door does block the chair. Just not enough space, basically. I think it's fine. Okay, I guess I can still make walls. Let's make some walls really quick. Then I want to come back to adventure. Because the thing with building does take some time, and I don't really want to be doing that too much. Alright, I think it would be cool for me to just show some creations. I'm very indecisive. I'm like thinking whether I should still continue playing or like show the creations. Sure, okay. If you're here, you're interested, I'd love to show. There's a lot, so let's see. I'm gonna pick up Jeff. I have a lot of worlds, and as you can see, I've played this game from really long time ago. I have some worlds created in 2015. So here's like adventure mode, Boreal Dream from 2015. I have even the world from 2013. So I'm not really new to this game. I remember how it changed and evolved and how the old updates came out. Oh, congrats! 2019, that's really good. 2019 was a very good year. Yeah, and so... A Link to Terraria. This one is not actually my world. This is a world built as like an adventure. You know, you can download some worlds created by other people to have like an adventure for yourself. So A Link to Terraria was the adventure one. I have to check it out to make sure if it's mine or not. Yeah, it's definitely not mine. But if you're a fan of Zelda, I really recommend downloading this adventure map. You basically, you know, you get the world and there's like instructions of rules what you have to do. Yeah, look, there's like rules that you have to do, where you have to go, what to discover. It's a lot of fun. So if you ever get bored playing regular vanilla Terraria, you can also try an adventure created by some other people. And that's something I'm interested to make. Someday I want to make like an adventure mode. As you can see, the other world called adventure mode, this is my attempt of creating an adventure world. So we can just jump right in and see what it has to offer. Yeah, welcome. This is a very huge and ugly building, but hey, I built a very, very large house. I think I really like how the whole park looks like. Cause you know, we have like a chair to sit. There's this beautiful fountain that goes down into a crafting station right here. But the idea to like make the same design for the surface and the ground just doesn't look good, because you kind of lose the focus. Like, where is the surface and where's the ground? It's crazy. But yeah, it's super, super huge. I tried to, when I was making this house, I really wanted to experiment with different materials. So I made one house using the boreal wood, which is found inside the jungle, not the jungle, sorry, the snow biome. Then there's also this, it's a dynasty wood together mixed with jungle wood, yeah. And then also I experimented with just making palm tree ones. So yeah, it's just very huge and it's not that pretty. I hope I'll show more interesting creations. Hey Jacko, welcome. Jacko's a friend of mine. Really glad to have you here, dude. Just showing up some Terraria creations I made. So yeah, and yeah, this one's from Corruption. Also use Corruption wood. This is the... yeah, I don't remember. This is, I think, from the hard mode. You know those big trees in color? You can make these kind of designs. Yeah, the house is very huge, I gotta say. I don't really like the design of it because it's just very boring, but as I said, I really wanted to experiment with how things look. Oh, there's... I made the trees. Basically, this this wood right here is made out of these trees that you can get in hard mode. They're very interesting, kind of fluffy, cloudy ones. Yeah, Jacko, also say hello to... There's Stickman. I don't know if I pronounced him correctly, but yeah, we have a new person. Yeah, I really enjoyed this area. I really would, if I were to keep anything from this house for my future creations, I would keep this amazing chill garden. It's just so cozy. Other than that, again, not separating the ground from the upper floors looks weird. Because like, look at this part. You don't really know where the surface begins because all the design is just the same, stays the same. That's really funny. Okay, let's move on. I want to show you more things. There's gonna be a lot of things to show. I really loved to find living wood trees and build houses inside the living trees. So here we have one of the living trees that I found, and I would just build tree houses inside of it. It looks really nice. It's like connected together with nature, and yeah, it looks freaking awesome. Oh boy. Stick bug. Yeah, then I was kind of obsessed with making towers, I remember. So here we have a tower. You know, when I play Terraria, I always roleplay. I imagine myself as some specific character, and then I kind of go around the world or create things. So in this case, I imagined I was like a wizard, and I wanted to create a wizard tower. So found the floating island and built my tower over it. So it's just a huge, huge tower going up, 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 until you reach like the wizard's tower surface. Yeah, and also I used the mushroom tiles for the roof. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that I brought from the dungeon, even made like a portrait of the wizard. Yeah, the harpies are not attacking me because I can hide away from them, so that's nice. And yeah, also sometimes build these bridges. They don't really look as nice actually, but it's a good way to connect your islands between. And it's also can serve as a good arena if you want to fight tyrants and stuff. Yeah, so here you can farm harpies or farm the tyrants, all kinds of stuff. Oh, I also make floating islands myself sometimes, so I collect a lot of dirt or other stuff. And yeah, I start to like make... So I made this one look like an octopus or like a mushroom biome inside the sky. It's really, really cool. I really like it. And the witch doctor lives here. I don't remember why the witch doctor lives here. Probably doesn't make any sense, but that's what we get. Let's shoot some beams. Ooh, lasers. Okay, well then, if I still have your attention, then I'll definitely love to show some more of the creations. So, you do know that... Yes, exactly. He also can get those shrooms all the time when he needs them, so that's good. So, again, this game has archetypes. You can build your character by getting various items, and yeah, I'm trying to explain this, but it's kind of hard. Basically, in this game, you don't really become... you don't progress through leveling up, you progress through items, and different items give you different abilities. So you can build your character to be melee, range, magician, summoner, or thrower. So I built like shrines for each archetype. So now I'm thinking, which archetype was this? Ancient wizard chest. So I made the shrine for the wizard. I always thought it would be cool to like collect all wizard items and place them in one shrine. So I built like a pyramid inside the ground. Sort of like, if any people would play my world and they would start from the beginning and accidentally stumble upon the shrine and find the ancient wizard's items, I thought that would be a really cool idea. So maybe someday I'll actually make an adventure map and implement all these creations and hide them somewhere, so that people could play, discover, and have like a little bit of a storytelling in it. Because I really love storytelling and just creating areas. So we reached the wizard's shrine. There's also other shrines I've made, so I'm gonna show those as well. Channel points is something that you collect while watching streamers, and then you can use those channel points to get rewards. And there are lots of funny rewards that you can get, so you can check them out if you press the button, and yeah, you can redeem them just to interact and do something funny. It makes it more engaging, as not only I am playing and communicating, but you guys can communicate back. Okay, so I have the wizard's pyramid. Now we're gonna go to the jungle. And I'll show you guys another shrine I hid inside the ground. I don't even know myself. I think the forest will be the summoner archetype. Hey, we got some glasses redeemed. Okay, we gotta be cool. We gotta be cool kids with the shades. So, hells yeah! Wow. My wows are not that good, but hey, thank you, Jacko, for making me cool. Yeah. Oh, hydration, alright. I mean, I only have tea right now, so if you're drinking, you gotta drink with me. So get yourself your own tea, get yourself a blanket, and yeah, let's raid and drink tea. So, we will be raiding my other creation inside the jungle. And I think it's gonna be the summoner's class shrine that I built. So I'm gonna go there as fast as I can. I really hope I can inspire you people to build as well. And at the same time, I'm showing off these games as options that one day we can also play together on stream. I think it would be a great opportunity for people to kind of meet each other, chat, have a good time as well. So welcome to the jungle, baby. We got this beautiful windmill. I'm really proud of this design. I don't know, I really wanted to have like a windmill sort of house. It's very kind of dreamy as well. I made it entirely using the jungle wood, and there's some dynasty wood that you can buy. But yeah, it looks amazing. Okay, gotta check the map. So I have this entrance down there, and as you can see, the pyramid is waiting for us. So for those who know Terraria, you can get a temple inside the jungle. It's sort of like randomly generated thing, and it's always there. You can always get a temple in jungle. So what I did, I made that jungle temple into pyramid and sort of created as another shrine. To be fair, that's where I got all these ideas to make these shrines for various archetypes. Okay, let's see. I think I went too low. Oh no, we're kind of good. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter if someone's streaming or not. It's just like you would join in during the gameplay. I think you can join cross platforms, I think. Alright, dudes. Welcome to the temple. The temple shape is always sort of... Yeah, you can see here. The temple had like... I don't even know how to call that shape, but I expanded the area a little bit to the left to make it look like a pyramid, because I kind of like the shape of a pyramid. Oh man, wait for it, there's gonna be more. This is like not the best world that I have, so Be prepared. I'm ready to show you some bomb creations. Okay, so this is the shrine for the summoner. It's also like a little house, and as I mentioned before, I wanted to bring all summoner items and just place them in here. Yeah, I called it the Ancient Summoner, and I would place, you know, all the staffs. And if someone would play adventure mode in this map, they would find this place and be like, oh, I found like the hidden ancient staff of one summoner. Just fun things. Alright, we're heading back because we're on to the last. I think the last. No, there's 2 more temples to visit, guys. I really like these kind of open world sandbox games. I do really love creating and yeah, crafting, building your character. So if I were to put this in a genre, I would say survival, RPG, open world, crafting games. Those are the games I play. Sometimes I enjoy horror, so I never exclude that from my life, I guess. Here on stream, at this channel, we play Zelda, Breath of the Wild. We also play some Don't Starve. Tried playing Diablo, Minecraft, and finally we're playing Terraria. Okay, time to take off these shades because I barely can see anything. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks, Jacko, for giving more information about these things, because I actually didn't know that myself. Dude, Valheim would be amazing. I don't know how many people in our community have Valheim, but if they do, or they would be willing to get, I'd love to do a stream there too. But hey, we have our own world that we can play. So if you guys would be interested, like you Jacko and Madbox Man, we could be streaming our Valheim. Okay, so this is another area. So basically imagine a player going down and discovering this entrance. And they're like, oh, there's gonna be a new temple. Alright, man. Thank you for coming by. Well, our community is not that big, honestly, so I think that's fine. Okay, so if anyone would be playing this adventure mode or my world and discover this place, they would finally end up in this sort of boreal place, shrine, that I dedicated towards the warrior, ancient warrior. And yeah, same thing as all the other shrines that made warrior. All the warrior items would be placed in these chests, on these display racks, weapon racks. There's also mannequins that would have warrior items. After one update, I actually lost all these things because they changed how the weapon racks and mannequins work, so all these items that I placed in here kind of despawn. So it's a little sad, but what can you do? Okay, I'm sorry. I did not really explain the adventure mode very well. So, Terraria is a game where you play like single player or multiplayer and doesn't really have an adventure or story mode or anything like that. You just have bosses similar like Valheim. You progress your characters, you get better weapons, and you defeat greater bosses, and you basically win the game. But since it's an open world and sandbox game, some people can choose to create worlds, create your own rules, and then just, you know, give other people to download and play. And I've seen a lot of these adventure maps where people, you know, create villages and try to tell a story, and you sort of play an RPG, roleplay. You go around where you're asked to do and fight other bosses or something like that. It's just other people create a story or a gameplay. So it would be easier for me to give the example of saying, you know, Spore Adventure, Galactic Adventures. So someone would create a world and then you play it. So this was kind of my attempt. I really wanted to make a world where maybe me and my friends would play. So I had this like idea for storytelling to make these shrines for each archetype that people would try to look and find them. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never created a Spore Adventure map. Okay, this is the last shrine. So let's see. Okay, here's the last archetype. So we've seen the mage, we've seen the summoner, we've seen the warrior shrine, and this is dedicated for the ranger shrine. So as you can see, I built like trees, sort of to indicate like Robin Hood style, as the ranger is sort of like, I don't know why, but they're associated with forest in a way. So yeah, yet again, you know, if a player would come in here and be like, oh, there's a shrine, there's like the armor piece that they can take, there's some of the weapons on the rack, chests with items. So here we have like loads of arrows stored and bullets as well. Yeah, if I were ever to have like more time, I would definitely like make a adventure mode with a story for people to play and experience some of these creations as well. Yeah, I feel like I'm not doing enough good of a job of like showing these things around. So if it ever feels rushed and you would want to see something more in detail, do tell. Anyway, I think we're done with this world. So this was my, as I said, this was my attempt to make the adventure mode. People would start at this huge mansion, and they would need to find all of the hidden shrines. So wizard shrine located in the snowy biome, then the summoner shrine located in the jungle. Here it is. Then there's a shrine for the warrior. For the warrior, I kind of put it in the desert. I don't know why. And yeah, the last shrine that we just visited was the ranger shrine. And I did something smart. I didn't want players to sort of discover these places very soon, because you know you can just dig down straight. But there's this material, certain materials that you cannot budge with a simple pickaxe. You need a specific level of pickaxe. So as you can see, this yellow brick is very easy to break, but then you have this orange brick, which is like the temple brick, and you can only break it with a specific pickaxe. So that's the only way I can protect, you know, people from entering the shrines too early, because that's also the thing. And I can even show some attempts of people trying to do that, because I gave this map to play to MCQs and I think her brother. And what they did, they were passing by and they kind of saw that there's something hidden in the ground, and they started to dig down. And yeah, they reached that outer layer of the temple brick and they couldn't break it. Luckily, the next time I would do something like that, I would just place it much deeper so that it would be just not visible for the player. That way then, you know, they can discover it later. Yeah, the riddles would be awesome. That's a really good idea, Jacko. Like, you would go steps and steps and you would find some sort of, I don't even know, like a little, not poem, but something that would, yeah, as you said, like say the hints to the locations. Okay, we're done with this world. So this was the adventure mode, but I'm gonna share other creations because we have a lot of worlds to go through. I played this game so many years. I have like the oldest save file from 2013. So yeah, I have a lot of things to show. So stay tuned. Yeah, haiku. Haiku sounds cool. Oh, I chose the wrong character, sorry. I need to choose a better character so that we could, you know, navigate faster. Let's favorite this guy so that it'll be first. Boreal Dream. Let's see what Boreal Dream has. Ah, cool. So Boreal is a type of wood that grows in the snowy biome, and I just wanted to build a house entirely of Boreal wood. As you can see, it's unfinished project because the roof is still kind of transparent. But yeah, I loved like building these bridges connecting various little towers. Here's another fountain that's kind of like repeating. It's very cozy to make these things because you can break the brick certain way so that the water would flow differently. I don't think I have a hammer with me. Maybe there's one in the chest, I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Oh, the mouse is lagging a bit. Really? Hogwarts vibe, that's cool to hear. Jack, I think we played Terraria together with Madbox Man, right? Once. But we didn't really go far, it just was like one playthrough. But I think I still like have the world of ours. Hey Starksy, welcome! Welcome guys to Saturday Terraria time. I kinda like these green beds. You can make them using the pearl wood. Pearl wood, yes. You have a little brown monster. Wow, what do you mean by that? I think that's it with this world. It's just the Hogwarts kind of looking house. I don't think it has anything else to offer. So I'll just move on to a better and more interesting world to check out. I didn't prepare it in any specific order, so we're just looking things through. Dream World Mix. This I think is the biggest thing. Let's see what this world has. Your dog! You got the dog finally! Yay! How did you name? By the way, let's first establish it. Is it a girl or a boy? There we have some pixel art creation. You can color the blocks and make these kind of interesting shapes. So it's a flower. Oh, this is our arena. Since it has so many gravestones, it kind of turned into grayish. But yeah, we collect these banners. Banners is something you get if you defeat a certain amount of enemies, and these banners then give you a boost. Let's see. Yeah, these are all the banners now present, and they give like defense for the following. So it's kind of good to collect these banners and then like build arenas. There's also like the display of all the statues that were found. Harris, a brown Australian Labradoodle. Ooh. It would be cool if you share a picture of Harris in the Discord. I'd love to see how he looks like. Oh, yes, please send some pictures. Okay, there's another thing I really like. You know, people love to build elevators. We call them elevators because they connect the surface to the bottom area, which is hell. You cannot see it right now because they haven't explored it, but it's just an easier way to navigate. You dig down, something similar that you would do in Minecraft. If you would want to mine diamonds, you would just create a straight hole so that you could enter that area quicker. But I don't like to just leave them as holes. I like to make them look like a part of creation. So I would make them look like a well that you would go down through the well. So here you have little looking like well. I don't know if it's well looking-ish, but at least it was intended that way. And yeah, more houses. Very weird shaped house, but I'm very proud of it because it's really fun to like connect objects together with nature. So here you can see there's like man-made sort of house, then I have a tree that was generated in the world, and I build the house around the tree, kind of making these flower pots and growing various herbs that you can make for potions. You know, all these great cool things. And hey, finally we have the morning, so we can see this really, really nicely. And yeah, since I left the tree and it's empty, hollow bark, I can go up the tree. And yeah, it's like a little tree house here too. As you can see, I really love making floating islands for the... Hey, we got the mushroom dude, what's your name? Porcini. Yeah, this guy is just living in the shroom. Huh, there's also rope, so we're probably gonna have... Yeah, more islands. Okay. These kind of little buildings are sort of unfinished, so they don't look as good. But yeah. I kind of mirrored some of the buildings, so as you can see, this one's like red and it goes sort of leans to the left, and then I kind of mirrored the same thing to look here, just using the boreal wood. And everybody's celebrating a party because a party girl is throwing us a party. Another well. And yeah, this is the underground. I really love having these underground bases for crafting stuff. Ah, and as you can see, I also made like little shrines for each of the archetype. It's just my thing, guys. I just really love making these sort of shrines and organizing items. So here we have the wizard. All the magic items will be located here. And I even placed like the wizard robe mannequin. Then we have the warrior. No, it's actually not the warrior. This is the ranged. The ranged. No, I mean the ranged character. At the bottom we have, yeah, the summoner archetype. And on the left we have the warrior archetype. And that's a crystal ball. Is it laggy? Really? Yeah, I think I also see the lag just a little bit. Okay. Weird. Let's see if there's anything else to see in this world. Looks like we cleared it. Okay. Moving on to the bigger projects. We have the Durian. Honeyland. I don't remember Honeyland. Let's see. Ah, that's okay. You can also just drop it in Pet's channel as well if you like. Then it will stay in like... Yeah, I also love building like small sort of wooden houses. I think I really love these kind of designs. Like very, very simple looking, but very, very cozy. Like I think that's what you said, Jacko. It's like giving the attention to detail what makes it look really nice. You can make it very simple looking, very simple shape. But if it has like, for instance, I have this like balcony that has like a fence, some flower pots for potions, very cute kind of roof. Also the interior design of like having these plants. Yeah, that's interesting. Why the game just suddenly started to lag. Hey, we have a collection of Halloween costumes. So each year Terraria has this like thing for Halloween where they give you, when you defeat enemies, you can get treasure bags. Not treasure bags, how are they called? I think they are called treasure bags that you open and you can get a costume. Alright, my time to look at the doggo. I'm gonna check how he looks like. To find the chat. Kinda hard to control a computer without a mouse. Got used out of it. Just chatting. Oh wow! How old is he now? He's already quite big boy. It's cute that Harris is such a fluffy doggo. Oh boy, this is a big world. Just more like I've explored a lot of this world, as you can see. Yeah, but I think it's pretty much it from this world. Let's move on. Honeyland Item Vault. Item Vault is a world where I kind of transfer all my items from one world to another. So it's just... Oh wow, it is very laggy. Damn. It's basically just one hotel full with chests. Yeah, and if I ever to delete like a world, I just bring all the items to this world, so that kind of store it and have it in case I would want to use it for building and stuff. So it's again nice to get organized. I do the same thing in Valheim as well. I play different worlds, and then sometimes if I decide, oh, I'm not gonna play it anymore, I bring all the wood, all the stone to another world in case, you know, in case I would want to build a huge mansion or something. But hey, Jacko, it would be really cool if you also did like a creation sharing stream, because I remember you also have like really cool stuff made in Terraria. Not Terraria, goddamn, in Valheim. Oh, sorry, I kind of missed on the note. Got carried away. All right, let's do some drawing. Need to grab a piece of paper. All right, so how does this work? We're gonna grab a little sticky note and make a little cute drawing or something. So let's see. What should I draw? Let's make a... I'm gonna try to draw it as big as possible so that you could actually see it on the screen. Alright. Haven't ever done the drawing, so it's gonna be a first ever channel redeem point. So I'm kinda excited. Yeah! I'm gonna be drawing a doggo. Okay, I need to get your name right. Alright, Starksy, there we go, we have a drawing for you. We draw a little cute doggo for you, because congratulations on getting your Labradoodle. It's been quite a long time, and I'm kind of imagining it's amazing. Amazing time to actually get it. And we're gonna do some more cool stuff, yeah! Draw with glasses. Well, I already finished the drawing. If you will want to keep this, I can also send it to you. Or post it on Discord later. It's quite fun to do these little drawings. I think I need to reboot the Terraria because it looks like it's extremely laggy. For some reason. Oh wow, I can't even select how laggy it became. Save and exit, there we go. Okay, it's not laggy here, so why was it laggy there? Maybe because a lot of items? Starksy, is this the day when you're just like spending all them channel points? Alright, let's go get the Mao. Let me turn off the Terraria in the meantime because it's super laggy and I want to. Yeah, let's do this for now. Okay, BRB, gotta grab the Mao. No. There's a lot of summoning, a lot of mouse. Hello. Here is the Mao. He is so Mao. Welcome, everybody. Meet the Mao. He's the coolest. No shades can change anything about this creature. Yay, Mao! Everybody loves Mao. Oh, hello. He wasn't sleeping, but he was just resting on the sofa. He really loves his bean bags. I'll have to send a picture of him just chilling in the bean bag. But we bought these, like, you know those bean bags that you can just sit in. They definitely look like a bean, but they're bags that filled with kind of squishy cotton material, and you can sit them and use them as chairs. So Mao uses it as its throne, so he always chills there. Hello, Mao. So you can guys see stuff to Mao because Mao is ready to listen. He's a good listener. Oh, he wants to go on adventure. There's not enough space for adventures, Mr. Mao, because my table is kind of full. The Mao left the building. The Mao left the building. Yeah, thank you for summoning Mao. It's always super fun to grab him and just play around. I think, for me personally, it's the most fun channel reward when you guys summon them all. The wave just... Sorry about the transition screen, it's kind of like... yeah, the transition screen is kind of broken in the sound-wise, so I'll have to like fix that later as well. Anyway, time to bring back the Terraria. If I can manage, at least. There we go. Okay. Extremely laggy. That's weird. It almost seems like it's only lagging when it's in the second screen. So it's quite interesting. Well, we'll see. I have still some worlds to show you guys. And yeah, if it's gonna be super unbearable, then we'll probably just end it with at least with the creation sharing. Alright, back to single player. Yes, so we covered a lot of worlds. I am crazy in building, so there's also some crazy people in building here, so don't lie. Mimi Realness, there's one of you at least who's a very crazy builder. I know it because I experienced the world of the crazy builder. And yeah, Jacko is quite a builder himself. Okay, so we visited the item vault. Let's go to Japan Garden. It's not gonna be much, but I remember like I really loved the Japanese and Chinese sort of architectural details. So I gave this one a try and built Chinese, Japanese looking houses. Dude, yes, building takes a lot of time. And guys, what you're seeing now, I built... Okay, I did not switch to the screen, so it's silly of me, but... Yeah, all these creations were made by me collecting all the ingredients, all the materials, and while playing the games and then building. I don't really use the creative mode where you can get like all items at once. So yeah, this is the Japanese garden, I called it. It's like a house on a floating island. It's pretty close to the surface. But yeah, I placed like all these little clouds. Yeah, little clouds, like sort of temple looking. It's just really fun to play the game when you have these kind of creations. But at the same time, it's kind of sad because sometimes you make these awesome creations and then you just finish your gameplay. You defeat all the bosses and it just doesn't feel the same to stay in the world. And that's where it's really hard and sad to say goodbye to your creations. Okay, we have still some stuff to see. Hope you're not tired. If you need a break, do tell. Grab yourself some good tasty tea. Maybe some cake. You can never say no to cake. Okay, let's see. We have the Mao world. But before the Mao world, we have to visit the marble house. Oh yeah, I kind of specifically remembered this because 1.3 update came out and introduced two new materials, granite and marble. So I started like building these classical style buildings. I mean, the beginning was okay, like building those columns look awesome, but then I just became lazy and just finished it with a very simple looking house. So it's kind of like a meh. But yeah, maybe someday I could expand it to something greater and bigger. It's another regular house. Do you have anything else here to see? Again, a lot of trees that I use just for building. Since we have a lot to see, I think this is gonna be it from this world. Now, we're gonna visit Honeyland, Japan Garden. Damn, it's laggy. The Duck. The Duck is the world where me and Jacko and Madbox Man played. Promised Land Hotel. Mao World. Okay, I don't think Mao World is anything special there, but why not checking out because it's a Mao world? I don't know, I created it in 2020. my world is pretty much empty. Oh, there's like a little house here. Okay. Welcome to my world. This is the house of the Mao. He has a big crystal that he can play with. Hey, we actually have a Mao cat. It's not the Mao, but it's an orange-looking cat. Do you see it? It's right here. Right here. Looks like we don't actually have anything to see here as well. Well, that was fun visiting the Mao world. Let's continue. Okay, Jeff, my friend. So Mao World Promised Land Hotel. I think it's the same hotel that we just witnessed pretty recently. Oh no, Promised Land Hotel is a bit different. Yeah, it's kind of like Grand Budapest Hotel kind of idea. I don't know, I remember watching that movie and just built this house. I really like how the roof parts look like. They even made this like a very tiny area up here. You can just hide away from all the monsters that are trying to get you. Yeah, crazy stuff. Funny enough, you know, I've been building these things and just what interesting thing happened that later on in life I became a video game developer, and sometimes I need to design levels. And usually, of course, level design is a bit different thing. Level design or any kind of other design, you first focus on the functional aspect. You first make the level so that it's interesting to go through, story-wise, quite challenging and everything, and only then you add details and making it look pretty and stuff. So in level design, the first thing is to be functional, and then it's all about the beauty. So yeah, I've been building all these things, and now I'm sometimes building worlds for mobile games, so it's quite interesting to think about it. Okay, what else do we have? My World we visited, Promised Land Hotel we visited, Rainbow Collector. I don't remember this world actually. Oh, that's a very bright house. Hey, we have Christmas tree. Yeah, this place is built by MCQs actually. This is not my creations, but we're looking at one of her worlds. she's already waving with a fist at me. Yeah, I like that she's like always experimenting with new things that come out. So I've never built anything quite shiny and like sort of like build a Christmas tree house. You know what? Maybe this Christmas, if we decide to play together, we can actually do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. I know Jacko definitely owns a copy of Terraria, because we did play it before. Okay, so since MCQs didn't like so much to share her own world, I have another world I can share of MCQs. Planet of Fab it was called, I remember. Just for some reason not here. Oh, it is. Okay, awesome. Promised Land Hotel, Rainbow Collector, Spirit of Halloween. No, we're not gonna look at those. The Planet of Fab. Yeah, this is another world of MCQs actually. I just remember to be playing in her world. They did some of the buildings as well. But yeah, look, she made like a very nice greenhouse for all our plants and potions. Then of course it wouldn't be MCQs if she would make some like lol signs and stuff like that. She's very funny. And yeah, a marble house. So this is again when the 1.3 update came out and new materials showed up, and MCQs was the first to jump right in and just try the new creation. So she built a marble house on the left, any granite house on the right. And I don't know, you guys vote which one looks better. The granite one, the darker one, or the marble? Sort of, yeah, bright one. Yeah, there's a mushroom farm. I mean, it's very functional, but it looks quite different from the whole terrain. Let's see. Yeah, in her world, I've been building. Oh boy, we're gonna be able to see this. Yeah, I've been building a castle in her world, and a lot of trees. I wanted to build like 4 different trees so that they would kind of connect all the world in the sky. So there's the one tree right here. Then there's another tree here that's not finished. A lot of my things are not finished because I become super ambitious and I never have enough time to do so. And then we just stop playing and the rest is history. So let's go look at that castle, shall we? Yeah, we will need to fly through this really ugly looking tree. So the castle one is also not finished, but it's quite a building too. Alright, so we have the throne room. A couple of portals. You can also light up the... Oh wait, why can't I light it up? Interesting. Yeah, those were the furnaces. I guess that's how you call them. Yeah, so... Sadly, this is a nighttime, so you can't really see it that well. But yeah, I have these like huge buildings, huge windows, spiral case towards one of the towers. And yeah, the final throne room on the top of the tower. Yeah, okay, I think I have the last world, and it's the best and the biggest and the largest and the craziest to show. At least I think so. Wonderland. Just gonna briefly check what's in here because I don't remember. And then we'll move to that biggest world. Yeah, Wonderland is nothing. Ha! It's nice that you noticed the falling stars. Falling stars is just an event that happens. Stars start to fall, and if they hit an enemy, they deal a lot of damage. But basically you need to collect those stars to increase your maximum mana capacity. So if you want to be a wizard, you have to collect falling stars. Yeah, I'll show you very soon on the right screen. Yeah, on the right screen you can see there's mana slots indicating as blue stars. So you expand those stars if you collect the falling stars. Okay guys, welcome to the biggest world. So I'm gonna show you the greatest inventions, creations of mine. I think we should start with the best one, I assume. Oh yeah, that could be the case. We're gonna fly over this huge hotel. Take us some time, but I'm very excited to show this creation because it's the biggest, the longest time taken to create, and I kind of dedicated it to Yrmir. And for those who don't know who Yrmir is, he used to be one of the most popular Terraria players. And what he did differently from other people, he would roleplay. He would roleplay as Hagrid and create like a summoner class, playthroughs, let's plays and stuff. Yeah, we have 5 people, I'm so excited. Welcome guys, and I hope you will enjoy what you'll see, because I've been looking forward a long time to share these creations. And I want to move to the tree that I made for Yrmir, because Yrmir, as he would play, he lived in a gigantic tree and he made it sort of look like his logo. So we're gonna get it closer to it. So we have this jungle bridge, we have this really cool cozy windmill that I created. I'm really proud of it because, I don't know, it looks super dreamy. I wanted to have like a windmill inside the jungle area to connect it with the jungle ground, or like a little floating island. And yeah, it's really fun to like manipulate water so that it would create these waterfalls. But that's not it, we're moving to the biggest thing. And here we are. All right. Welcome. I've created a very large tree. And inside that very large tree, I made the tree house. So this is where the base of the tree is. And let me show you how that looks on the map. Ta-da! A ginormous tree which I built completely like from all the materials I gathered in the playthrough. It's not really a creation mode where I have all materials and can build endlessly. I was just playing, collecting, and then using all the wood and everything to create this. And let's have a tour, shall we? So when you go up, I have this like huge face made of flame blocks, and some of the other edges are just burned out to see it better. And yeah, I made lots of little houses. This is basically a village inside. Yeah, it's basically a village inside the tree bark. So I built like lots of different styles. I tried to like make different styled houses. So ones have like a little flat roof, others have like kind of pointy roof. And yeah, just putting in stuff inside as well. The navigating through the treehouse is a bit hard, just because you need to know where to go. But yeah, lots of different houses. Yeah, I also have made these like rope connections so that you can easily leave and get back to the bridge. I really love this bridge. I'm super proud of it, because here you can also, you know, do some fishing if you want to, because I think the bridges where don't allow you to fish are pretty bad, because then you kind of obscure yourself from large areas of water. Alright, let's get back to exploring this tree. I think we're gonna go straight up. Yeah, just all connected. Spiral cases, lots of little tunnels and details. Yeah, also like different shaped houses. Should be an area where I can actually go on top of the tree as well, but I don't really recall where to go. In some cases, you know, since it's made from the same material, living wood and stuff, yeah, it kind of looks as it would be repetitive. But as I said, I tried like making different designs of houses and stuff. Maybe I can do like a very cool thing, like I take a whole big picture of this so that you could later expand and see. And now, sorry Jacko, I did not really respond to what you said, but yeah, I think it would be amazing if this was an actual creature, you know, a walking, how do you call it? A walking city, there we go. Would be pretty epic. Yeah, then we have some unfinished houses. I just really loved making these bridges, so I wanted to create as many like connections and different houses here. So yeah, we saw the biggest creation in tree. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. That took me so long to create. Might be counting months at this point, but you know, since I played this game from 2013, I have a lot of creations and materials gathered. Okay, we're gonna move forward to see some other stuff. We're gonna see a ship that I've built. I was very fascinated by Pirates of the Caribbean. And in this game, in Terraria, there's also these pirate invasions that happen frequently. And you know, if you kill those pirates, you get their treasure and you get materials and stuff. By the way, this is like the normal tree if you don't touch the tree, how it looks like. But what I like to do, I like to take out the bark and build tree houses inside of it. So if we encounter another tree house, I'll show. Oh, that's exactly what I do. I find a living wood tree that looks like this, again. And then I cut inside, make it hollow, build small little houses, rooms inside of it. It's really cool. So creativity is endless. You can make trees inside mountains, trees inside the sky, inside the like living wood, like hollow bark. And I personally am very fascinated in doing these things. Yeah, if I were ever like a very large streamer and can, you know, could do that for content, that would be super fun to bring these creations to one world, unify them, and make like a adventure world for people to play. Anyway, we're just reached the ocean. This is my ocean hut, beach house. It's pretty cute. It has like also very little details. I love making these sort of shacks where you can go into the balcony and have a terrace. Also having these beams on top of the ceiling. And welcome! Here we have a pirate ship! So yeah, I was fascinated with Pirates of the Caribbean, and since I mentioned there's like these pirate invasions inside Terraria, and I thought I really need to store all their gold and all their golden items somewhere, so I decided that I'll build a huge ship and just fill it with booty! Lord, shiver me booty, look at all these gold and silver and copper. Arr, mateys, we are seeing the lassie here. We have cannonballs we can shoot and wreck some butts. Yeah. And some gold items at places. So it was also pretty time consuming to make this, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of challenge creating these how do you call them, sails? Yeah. It's kind of hard to build these things because you have to be constantly mid-air. So you build something, you drop, you build, you drop. So if you like what you see, guys, well, don't hesitate, give a follow. That really helps out. Hopefully I can make maybe later like one short video introducing all these creations, because as you can see, it can be a little bit tiring to see all of the creations in one, because all of the creations are good, and when they're all good, it's kind of hard to maintain focus. Wow, I'm being so arrogant. I'm like, all the creations are good. Of course they are! I worked so hard on them. Alright, we're gonna go now to the eastern part. There's also some things. So again, some context. This is the oldest Terraria world I own, so we'll be able to see the very, very first buildings I've made in Terraria that kind of grew to be these huge creations later. I have some creations that I also copied, so I'm gonna show one creation that I copied. For inspiration, sometimes I look at other creations, and so I wanted to make like a floating island with a very different design from mine. I don't really do these like tall design houses, so I thought they would look pretty interesting, so I wanted to experiment something new that I haven't done before. And yeah, I created this sort of I don't know how they call it, an island, a floating island that looks like it had like a motor engine that makes it fly, and this is like a very small village on top of it with these tall houses, and also a hot air balloon. when I was building these, Terraria did not have a very interesting materials to make the roof. So as you can see, it's kind of like just some bricks laid on top to imitate as if it was the roof, or the hot air balloon that is also made out of bricks, but it looks more like it's, yeah, just let's say it just doesn't look so bright and doesn't look so. Hey, Northlist Toast, welcome. Oh, it's so nice that we're getting more people to see. I was kind of sad to, yeah, I kind of thought like I'll be showing creations but there won't be any people to see, so I'm very happy there's some people here to watch. Okay, so we have this. I have this another island that I made. I did like a corruption world and I wanted to bring it into this world. So I just built a couple of houses and yeah, made the corruption spread in here. Hey, I'm doing really well actually. It's a lot of fun sharing old creations because Terraria is a game I played from, I don't know, last time I remember playing it, no, the longest time I can remember myself playing it was 2013. So it's a lot of years have passed, so it's interesting to look back upon these. A blue thing on my head, you mean like the character? It's one of the sets, I think. Oh, the spirit! Gotcha. Let me check it out. It's a wisp in a bottle. I don't remember if you buy it or you get it from somewhere. I don't know if you got to see Naughty-list Toast, but I have like a very huge house made. Just, I don't know, I created like a big tree and made a whole frickin' village inside of it. It was a lot of fun to make. Do you want to see it? Because I've showed it already, but since you're a new one, I really want to inspire you guys to create. Yeah, it is giant. Okay, so here's the entrance. I really love these kind of bridges because you can also, if you make it with platforms, you can drop your fishing line, and that's very convenient if you want to still fish. That's a windmill that I made. I'm really proud of it, as I said, but we're moving to that huge tree. Oh, here we are. Okay. As I mentioned before, I dedicated this tree to Yermir, one of the YouTubers who used to play Terraria and roleplay as a summoner. He would use a logo of this like tree face, so I wanted to build like a huge tree and make a whole village inside of it. So here we go. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I made like very different design houses as well. So there's some of the ones have a flat roof, then they have the pointy roof. I think it took me like a couple of months to do this. Hey, you know, if you ever find any creations of your own, please, you know, we have a Discord chat. It's called Rocktopus Ocean. You can also use the command Discord if you like. I'd be really interested to see your creations, so don't hesitate, join the community, post some stuff of your creations, and it doesn't have to be Terraria, it can be any other game that you love and play, and maybe you have spent some time on making awesome things and you want to show those awesome things. It's really awesome, again, to show each other and inspire to make awesome things. So yeah, that's the tree. I'll be moving now to the right edge of the world, showing the other creations that I made. Oh yeah, we have this idea. I'm showing Terraria because not a lot of our community members play Terraria, but I really want people to see that it's an optional game that we could both, like all community, join and play. So we haven't done many viewer gameplays, but I'm thinking of hosting one actually maybe next weekend. So we could play Minecraft or any other game together. I think that would be a lot of fun. So yeah, Nothless Toast. I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly, sorry if I don't. But if you would be interested in playing, and yeah, then definitely join the community. We have really awesome people there. I think it's like the biggest thing that I'm proud of this whole stream thing is that the channel did not grow a lot, and we have not many community members, but we do have really cool people there. I sort of feel like I'm growing as a person as I'm communicating and chatting with you guys, so it's truly a gift actually. I have another windmill. It's a little bit smaller than the other one. Sorry for the darkness. Okay. Now let me see if the command works. Yeah, okay, here's the command. If you want, you can guys join. And yeah, we can organize times if you want to play. And if I will not be able, then definitely there will be other people maybe who are also looking for fellow friends to play. I think that's the beauty of it. Okay, welcome to the very first creations that I did on Terraria. So building hotels was a thing then, so I remember I built a lot of like buildings around houses. That's very stupid to see. Buildings around trees. So I had these like beams that were like trees, and yeah, I connected them with buildings. So I have this hotel. It's really cozy. Again, a recurring feature of mine. I really love building these fountains, and I love building houses that have terrace or these balconies. They're just really cool little details to have. Here's a house for my portals that I keep. And yeah, this is a elevator. I love to make elevators, but make them look like they are a part of creation. So then I make them look like a well that you go down. Okay, final thing probably. Another castle. This castle looks more interesting because it has like these interesting windows. The design is not completely mine because I remember I took a lot of inspiration from the internet at that time. But yeah, I collected a lot of stone and I was like, what am I gonna do with all this stone? I'm gonna build a freaking castle, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's how this castle was born. Yeah, this like huge staircase to the top. And again, I implemented some storytelling things because I also made a dungeon. A lot of towers here and there. There's a wizard tower too, because I love making a... Yeah, there's like the entrance. I built this thing connected to the dungeon itself, so this is the actual dungeon of Terraria. So I kind of implemented in my castle to be a part of the dungeon. I think that's really cool. And here's the cursed man. He's chilling. Yeah, there's a wizard tower. I built it on top of the dungeon. Let me see. Yeah, the wizard tower is also just huge and has several little towers in the air. Yeah, the zombie definitely occupied the room. Okay, I want to show the storytelling aspect of this, because I remember I built like skeletons inside the dungeon so that it would indicate the prisoners. Maybe here somewhere. And yeah, I also brought that other castle from the world where I played with the MCQs. I just basically rebuilt it here. So it's an extension of a castle. The designs don't really match, but I just wanted them to be close to each other. Whew, I'm kind of getting overwhelmed by my own creations. I'm like, oh my god, I did so much and I've never shared it. Here's the thing, guys. I don't know, it's gonna be like, I don't know, a suggestion or a rule of life. If you make something, always never hesitate to share, because a lot of times anything that you would do, like painting, making music, you sometimes stop yourself from sharing when thinking, oh, maybe I'm not good enough and stuff like that. But it's so nice and so important to share whatever you'd be doing with other people and gathering feedback and getting some inspiration, because if you get a nice response, you definitely probably will feel sort of boost, you know, to do more stuff. And so there used to be these Terraria creation compendiums, and I made all these creations when I was a teenager and I had a lot of time on my disposal, you know. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna share them, that's just maybe not good enough. But like, looking now, all these years later, like, oh my god, so much thought put in, so much time. And, you know, showing this on stream is also like, oh, it's just showing. Ha, another well here. I really love making these wells, it's super cool. Yeah, it's just goddamn share. Share all the time. Never hesitate. Don't be afraid. Okay, last creation. So if you have a little bit more of your attention, I've created a flying Dutchman. A literal sort of floating in the sky ship. It's actually not finished, but it's pretty cool. I think if people would also play in this world and they cannot really fly as my progressed character can. And imagine, like, you're playing here, you don't have no freaking clue that there's a huge ghost ship on top. And who knows, maybe Terraria now has like glowing materials that I could put on and make this ghost ship more ghouling. That'd be epic. So yeah, there you have it. That's all of my creations. Oh, that was quite a ride, was it? Yeah, let's jump into... I'm gonna check the Octopus Ocean. Yay, we have more pet pictures. I love seeing pet pictures. They're always like the cutest thing ever. So yeah, guys, how are you doing?
Oh, that was a ride.
What are you up to?
Sharing all these creations sure took some energy out. Yeah, it would be cool if I ever to make a YouTube video and just cut all the parts and make it look very nicely presentable. I think it would be really cool to share.
Oh, Psychonauts! That's really cool. How's Psychonauts actually?
Been waiting for it. Nice. It's so cool that you had something like look forward to. For me it was Diablo, so I might actually just play some Diablo later. Oh, so you're gonna also like have more opinion about the game later as you try it out. Oh man, I know that feeling. I know that feeling when you want something and you kind of have enough money for it, but then you think, oh, I should make this kind of decision. Yeah, in general, Christmas is coming, so in Christmas time, it's gonna be a lot of spending time, I guess. Buying all the gifts and just in general spending money on food. But Christmas time is the best time, so you can never be mad about that. with me, I'm living with MCQs, and she is just amazing at whole party planning and making things cozy. So with her, it's kind of Christmas every day for me. But when she actually makes Christmas celebration, it's just a lot of fun. I used to not like Christmas actually, so that says a lot if a person changed the whole perception about Christmas for me in this case. So yeah, I'm very looking forward for Christmas and yeah, wrapping some gifts and just in general having all those beautiful lights and jolly good time. Anyway, Terraria. I hope you really enjoyed all these creations, and I hope I really inspired you to make things yourself. And it doesn't really matter if it's gonna be Terraria. Maybe you're gonna be drawing more. Maybe you'll be playing other games like Valheim or Minecraft. Any kind of game you can think of, and create your own creations and give them your own story and sort of roleplay in it, because that's a lot of fun. And if you ever do that, never hesitate to share. If you really want, you can always share here in the Rocktopus Ocean. Yeah, we have a really awesome community that will definitely support and share back their own creations. It's something I'm really proud of having. These all cool people that sort of also inspire me to be as a better person as I can be. So it's really wholesome. And yeah, if you enjoyed Terraria, let me know that as well. Next week I'm planning to maybe host a gameplay together with viewers. So we will see whether we'll play some Minecraft or we'll play Terraria or any other kind of game. I was also thinking maybe to just get Jackbox, because it's very easy to interact with viewers, you know, because they only need to use their phones to connect. So I think that would be quite interesting. So yeah, I will definitely put that in announcements on Discord, so you can't miss it. And yeah, if you have any other suggestions for games that we can play together, also let me know that in the Discord channel. For those who don't know where to find Discord channel, it's in the About section, or it's also in the chat here visible. So yeah, until probably next time then, guys. Have a good Saturday evening and stay awesome. That's all I have to say. Stay awesome. You've been truly amazing. So bye bye. Yeah, bye bye. Stay warm. Get yourself tea. Enjoy.